Hello everyone, I'm A-SSABILA and welcome to A-SSABILA's podcast episode 4. And today with us we have Fatim Zahra Mehiri, Maryam Naim, Mohamed Amin Fintis and Ala Sharqawi, and finally Amira Siddiq. And today we have an interesting topic which is self-confidence and could it be affected by social media. So first, let's start with what is self-confidence for you?
We can say that self-confidence is the belief in your own abilities, judgment, and also qualities. And it's the belief that no matter the situation is, you can handle it. And we can say that self-confidence is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets.
Yes, Maryam Naim, do you have something to add?
Yes, I think that self-confidence is when you're sure that you can make decisions in life and succeed without looking at something.
For me, self-confidence is something like an idea about yourself. It's an idea about yourself that you create and that you have the grace to change and think of. And self-confidence is simply the fact of believing that this idea is only controlled by you and you only. So when external things is trying to affect that self-confidence, it doesn't get touched.
For me, I think self-confidence is not having all the answers. It's about believing in yourself and trusting your choices. Even though it will be mistakes.
Self-confidence is having the ability to handle criticism and make decisions and try new things and step out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, and for me, self-confidence is kind of the absence of fear of your actions. And another question, how can you gain self-confidence?
I think that self-confidence is must be gained by your family, the place where you come from. It's the place where you get that self-confidence from. But still, if you have grown up in a self-centered, selfish family, you won't be confident as much as we say. But the key here is to develop it yourself and try to think of it no matter what, because even though it's controlled by the place where you came from, it's still controlled by you.
I mean, how do you gain, for you, how can we gain this self-confidence?
I think self-confidence can be gained by practicing and trying to engage yourself in communities and in society. It's also gained by, as Amira said, parents and their behavior the behavior for you.
So you said that to gain it you have to jump in the water without thinking of the consequences, and
Yes,
also
right.
the environment affected.
Yes, you don't have to compare yourself with
The
others.
environment does it.
Yes.
But it's not only the environment, but also what you have experienced in life before, because all mistakes and everything that you have. Yes.
As you said, it's like a muscle. The more you use it,
The stronger it
gets
gets.
stronger.
Yes.
So self-confidence is a good thing. That's a sure thing. But what about overconfidence?
That's also a big problem because it leads you to thinking about yourself and having an idea about yourself that isn't really the real you can say. And then when you're facing problems or maybe things you could potentially do, you extremely believe in yourself, and it can lead you to having extreme fear and sadness after you cannot achieve what you thought you could potentially achieve, but you didn't achieve it because of this overly self-confidence.
Yes. It can make you believe on yourself too much, even more than your abilities. What make you make mistakes and over.
Yes, that's why the key here is to know who you are, what are the things you could do, the things you could not, and to work on yourself to develop it and be a better version of yourself.
You should discover like the things that you love and the things that you hate to be more confident.
Yes.
So, for example, a student who is practicing, who is joining all the clubs of the school, which is a very bad thing. It symbolizes that he is overconfident, and when at time he wouldn't be able to continue in these clubs, for example.
So there is another example. In football, sometimes the team in the top of the league faces the worst in the league, and somehow the
They're
one
not
under the
prepared.
table somehow manages to win, and that's probably because of the overconfidence of the team in the top of the league.
Yes. But the others are confident. They're not
Yes.
like they're confident, but not overconfident. So they prepare themselves too much. They train, so they are ready to face the enemy. So that's how they win.
Yes, that's right. But I also think that self-confidence is like kind of an aura or like an energy. You do not potentially have to like repeat it each time and like scream out at yourself that you're like good or stuff like that. I think it's just like about believing in yourself and knowing it deep down in your heart. It doesn't need to be shown off to everybody so that you prove it.
Okay, so
It's like when you walk down a room and there's like, when somebody enters a place, you can just feel it if he is confident or not. It's kind of like an emotion, it's a feeling.
the energy,
The energy.
Yes.
it's an
like invisible
Everything
waves.
is
Yes.
Okay, so how does this self-confidence affect us as students in our life?
It affects us a lot in our studies, in our everyday life.
Especially when we compare ourselves to others.
Resilience.
Yes.
Yes, bouncing back after failures. Yes,
Yes.
because more self-confidence growth.
So
It's
making
having, like-
new friends.
Yes.
Yes.
Confident
It's having the
people
ability
have.
to keep going even though you have like passed through a lot of things by the past that made you lose kind of that self-confidence.
And in our daily life in general, does it affect us?
Yes,
Yes,
of
sure.
course.
Making
Yes.
example?
Yes.
Yes,
A lot.
decision making.
Like a
You
person
stick-
that is like that has confidence would make decisions more easily than a person that does not, because you know
The fear of
yes,
the fear
that's
of
the things
Yes.
that will build
Yes.
self-confidence.
Confident people don't feel the fear of failure.
Yes,
Like they keep trying again and again, so until they achieve their
And also
dreams.
regrets, because regretting doesn't lead you
Yes.
to anywhere. I just think that regretting things is not really.
It's just a waste of time.
Yes. Yes, you went through it, and it was like your journey, your life, your story, and if anything could have happened rather than what happened, it won't lead to the you are now. So everything that had ever happened and that will happen is the best thing that could potentially happen.
I think also that self-confidence allows you to try new things and step out of your comfort zone. It's, for example, practicing a new hobby, learning a new skill. For example, solving the Rubik's Cube and learning a sport, for example.
That's good. And is self-confidence affected by social media?
Yes, a lot.
Yes, a lot.
How?
You can say like when you are I'm gonna say that when you post when you post something on social medias, and you look if you gain some likes, and you always look for the comments. What
Yes.
are they saying? So when someone tells something bad about you, you can, if you have self-confidence, if you're confident in yourself, you're gonna say that it's just their idea and it's just his comment about you and not yourself, because you believe in yourself and you like yourself no matter how what
You
others
don't
say
care about their
you.
opinions.
Yes, you don't care
So
about.
it's like
You have
your value is not what you think about yourself,
Yes.
but
Yes.
what others think about you. So your value is the number of
People will
likes,
never like
comments,
you.
positive comments, and followers.
Whatever you do, because people, they have to judge. They have to judge. If you didn't judge on your hair, they will on your face, on your everything. They have to judge because they won't see anyone perfect.
So stop
Anyone is perfect.
relying on likes and comments.
that's
It
right.
doesn't
Yes.
define you.
You will never gain all the love from everybody.
Yeah.
That's right, but I think I don't know if everybody like is kind of aware of it or not. But yes, social media can like affect your self-confidence negatively, but I also think that it could positively. Right, when you like post a post or video as you
Yes.
said, if you get like good comments, if people are like encouraging you, to pitching you and like giving you compliments, it can actually boost your self-confidence. Even though there will always be haters and people that will bully you, but there are also people that will potentially make you feel better about yourself and who you are.
Yes.
So thank you. I agreed with everything you said. And
What about
in
body
conclusion,
positively?
body positivity.
It is a thing,
And
like
social-
the fact of saying that you are positive, you being positive
Yes.
about your body, that you like it the way it is, no matter
You
what,
have to
no
accept
matter
yourself, but you have to
Yes,
change it
right,
for
you
the
have
better.
to
Yeah.
accept yourself, but still
Yes.
to limits.
Yes.
You cannot like be in a certain kind of health or shape and just be like, yes, I'm good and I'm confident about myself and I like it. You, like, yes, in front of people you should act like that and be like
You
that.
don't have to judge
But-
yourself
You have to
in front of
change.
people.
But you have to have that like
That power and that
that
energy to
power
move.
that makes you
Yes.
want to change and
Motivates
be a
you.
better version of yourself.
You have to
Yes.
try it, even if you can't change it. That's all right.
social comparison also affects our relation in self-confidence.
Yes.
Comparing yourself to others.
So
And-
basically, these movements like body positivity are too good to be true.
Right.
Yes.
What about bullying? Like
Yeah.
bullying. If people bullying on you, in your confidence, you will not care because that is gonna change. You know
What
yourself.
others say doesn't matter.
Yes, because you know when you know ourselves, when you know yourself, you know that
It won't
you're.
affect
Yes.
So to conclude everything, I think we can say that self-confidence is a really important skill and muscle, and of course social media does affect it. Thank you.